After moving to the United States, I dreamed of becoming an interior designer. Then, I dreamed of mastering DIY on my own. Now, I'm helping dreams come to life for others too. I'm Fariha Nasir, and when it comes to your dream room, all I need is a day.
Welcome to your new space, you guys!
This is Dream Room in a Day. I went to art school in Karachi and majored in painting, which was actually not intentional. I was supposed to be in textile design, and one day I was walking through the campus and I drifted into the art studios, and just that whiff of turpentine and that just loose energy in there, it was so fun, and I literally switched my department. It was just that vibe. It was so fun, and I knew that paint was my language. There's just something about color that's just so fun for me to work with. Some people dread going through a fan deck. I live for that moment, picking out that right shade, the right hue, getting that tone right. So fun for me. I believe life should be colorful. Being able to work from your home is such a blessing, I think. You get to spend more time with your family, and more people are trying to invest in their home offices and make them more functional. And I think that making the right design choices can make such a difference in getting that space working for everyone. So Hassan and I share a home office. I don't do most of my work from home. I do all of it from home. So that's where I work best, and I really need to make sure that my office is functioning and it's a space where I can easily work from. Having a well-designed office space can actually make you so much more productive. It just eases your flow of the day. You know where everything is. The right setup just makes such a difference.
We are in Katy, suburban Houston. Love these gorgeous trees, love them. Beautiful neighborhood.
Sara and Haider are a sweet couple that recently moved to Houston about a year ago, and Sara already has amazing style, and I am so ready to give them their office, which I'm sure is going to reflect their personalities and just go with the rest of the house.
So we have a son, he's 5 years old, and we have a daughter, she's 1.5 years old. So this is actually our first house. It's become more like a home for us.
We didn't do a lot with the office space, and we really needed some office space. We were looking for Fariha to give us some pointers about how to renovate the office space.
They think I'm just here to give them some advice and that's it, but I'm gonna be giving them the whole thing in 24 hours.
All right, we're gonna go see what it looks like inside. Hi, Fariha. Hi guys, thank you so much for having me in your home. You guys have an absolutely wonderful home. I love the natural light that's in here.
Thank you so much. But we do have to tackle the home office, and it's upstairs. Do you want to have a look?
I'd love to take a look. Let's go see.
Yeah. So Fariha, this is the office space that we have been looking to update.
All right, I love the room. I love the built-ins.
The first thing you notice when you walk into this room is this wall of built-ins. Very nicely constructed, love the idea, but the brown is kind of dated and you want to make it more modern, elevated to reflect the style of the rest of the home.
Do you have any vision in mind, or what do you think?
So initially when we even came in, I always wanted to paint the built-ins because I think that it would really bring out the character.
I'm thinking if I were you, I would maybe add some seating in here. So if you're working, maybe your husband can, do his own thing in the corner. Your kids can hang out. I would love to paint these bookshelves, and I highly recommend doing that. You have the right vision there. So what do you think about this light fixture? Do you want a ceiling fan in here? Or?
No, absolutely not. I do not like this.
Sarah, normally a makeover like this, where you're painting these built-ins and painting the room and adding furnishing, picking the right pieces, it would take several weeks. I mean, it takes a while to get things sorted.
Sure.
But I have a surprise for you today. I'm going to be able to make over your office in 24 hours.
Wow.
I have a paint crew that's ready to pop inside as soon as we're done in here, and we are so excited to get started on your space, and I can't wait to show you what we have in mind.
Wow, this is just perfect. The work that's required in that room is quite a lot, and I'm wondering how they're gonna do it in 24 hours.
We're in Sarah's office, and I'm going to show her how to get into all these tight corners in the built-ins so we can get this done in a day.
All right, Sarah, one really good tip for when you're painting built-ins or something that has these tight corners and you want to get paint into all these tight corners in here. So there's this roller cover called a closed end roller.
Okay.
And it just means that there's fabric on this end too. So when you're painting, your paint goes and transfers onto this corner as well.
Okay.
All right, so you're just gonna load your roller. Make sure it's rolled well, fully saturated. And then while you're painting, you're gonna notice, oh goodness, that it's kind of putting paint on the other edge as well. Maybe paint this side.
This side? Okay.
Yeah. How does it feel?
So yeah, it does make it like a lot faster, and it's going in the corners pretty good.
Yeah, that's the point. Saves a lot of time.
It does.
I think we're good. Sarah was so great with that. We've got our work cut out for this room. Let's get rolling. The plan for this room is matte black bookcases. I feel like that's the biggest design moment that's happening in here. And the rest of the room, to amp up the contrast, I want to do a very crisp, cool white. We want a rug in here to anchor the space. Even though there's carpet in here, I think a rug is gonna make this space look really good. 1 hour left. I still have to do the finishing touches. I think we've got this. We are gonna make this dream work. All right, it's time for our Glidden tips. Let's get into it. So you've probably heard this one, but some people like to put their brushes in the fridge when they're taking a break, but you don't want to do that. It's gonna ruin your food. So here's what you do instead. Take your wet brush and wrap it up in plastic wrap or tin foil so it doesn't dry out during your breaks.
All right, Sara, Haider, we have been working in your office all day and I'm exhausted, but I'm so excited to show you what it looks like. It looks amazing.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. You guys excited to see it?
We're so excited to see it.
Yay, let's go see.
Let's go.
Come on in, you guys. Welcome to your new office.
Oh my
Wow. It looks amazing.
Do we like it?
This is beautiful, like
Yeah.
beyond my expectation.
Yeah.
Sara, what do you think about your new black bookcases?
I just love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I didn't expect they're gonna turn out this good.
So Sara, I chose Starless Sky for your bookcases. I think it's just the perfect black. It has such depth to it. I love that it kind of draws your eye in with this, how saturated of a color it is.
So I love the color scheme that Fariha chose for the room, because this is a palette that I really like neutrals and blacks and whites, and it fits in perfectly with the rest of the house, and it's just something that I really like.
Black is a bold color choice, but I'm so glad I stuck to it. And I love that the design just came to life with those built-ins, just making that impact in the space.
I thought about giving you baskets for the bottom shelves, just so if your kids want to put their own things in here and they can have their own spot too. If you're studying, and they can pull out their own stuff and do stuff around the table.
I just absolutely love every little detail that you have put in there. It just shows the amount of effort that you've put in it. Just looks amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to introduce some natural elements into this room because there's so much black and white in your home that I wanted to warm the space up by bringing in those natural fibers on that chair and this warm mustard color on this armchair. I absolutely wanted to do a statement chair for you because everything is so subdued in this house that I felt like one pop of color would have really pulled everything together.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the color in this accent chair. It's so beautiful.
And because of the detail, the space actually looks a lot bigger than it was. Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
although you've put so many things, but it's still,
Yeah.
so
Gives you
much
an
more.
open-
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And nothing looks out of place. Everything is tied together so well.
Yeah, it's really, and this rug, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so
I love
beautiful.
the rug too, and I wanted to keep it lighter just so it doesn't overpower the room with the black bookcases.
Yeah.
Sara, one more thing that I was thinking is I added these battery operated lights, art lights, and I would love for you to maybe add some personal artwork underneath. And I wanted to give you the opportunity to do that on your own if you had a personal piece that you wanted to highlight. I think
Yeah.
it would be amazing if you had maybe a square and a rectangular piece here. I think that would really just look great.
Such a great idea. How did you do all of this in 24 hours? Like,
Well,
it's amazing.
I'm just glad that you let us into your homes and we're a part of this.
We're so grateful to you for coming and
Yeah.
making this beautiful space for us, something that we can use.
It's a wonderful space and very detail oriented. It looks bigger than it was before, and you can really use this space for your studying and for some time for yourself.
So I'm so grateful to having Fariha's vision in my home, and I can see it every day. So I'm really excited about that.
Sara and Haider are so psyched about their office. I'm so glad that they're going to be able to use it in a way that's more functional for them and their family. I am so happy to see them enjoying this space. This dream office is in the books.